This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
We ask them regularly to take their safety seriously.
Just this week, 3 people have died after getting hit while crossing the street. What our lawmakers and the rest of us in the community can do to prevent more tragedies like this is tonight's Channel 2 News big story at 5 o'clock. Right, so that most recent crash happened around 6 o'clock last night in the area of 6th and Lake Streets in Reno. Good evening, I'm Landon Miller.
And I'm Ariana Bennett, in for Kristen Remington, who is on assignment tonight. Thank you for being with us. Well, Reno police say the pedestrian, 28-year-old Andrea Whalen, was in the crosswalk when she was hit. She was transported to the hospital, but this morning she passed away. Now, police say the driver is cooperating and drugs and alcohol do not appear to be factors in the crash. However, this is the third one just this week, so we wanted to look into why. Now, Zach Mooney is live now on 6th Street with a closer look at all of this. So, Zach, is any of this because of daylight saving time?
Well, Ari, police do say that they see an increase in crashes after the time change, but that's only part of it. Now, Lieutenant Scott Dugan with the Traffic Division says that they are constantly giving out safety tips, but people just don't pay attention to them.
This is kind of a dual-sided issue. We have drivers and pedestrians that both have obligations to be safe.
And we all know what to do to be safe, right?
You should look both ways and make sure there are no cars coming.
Don't speed in high pedestrian traffic areas.
You have to watch for people from behind you.
You have to be very vigilant.
And be observant because there's just going to be people you don't see.
I think sometimes people don't stop.
You should definitely make eye contact with the drivers to make sure that they see you.
But Reno Police Lieutenant Scott Dugan says not enough of us buy in.
Whether it's driving distracted or impaired, or whether it's not utilizing the safety devices that are there for you. So that's what I would like to see is really taking this seriously, taking safety into your own hands.
3 pedestrians have died in crashes in Reno just this week. Since daylight savings time, 2 others suffered serious injuries in crashes downtown. Early investigations show the driver was at fault in 3, while the pedestrian crossing is to blame in 2. And historically, that makes sense.
When you analyze the crashes that occur throughout the city involving pedestrian fatalities, it's roughly 50% driver fault and 50% pedestrian fault.
I have noticed sometimes at night people are walking and it can be really hard to see them.
Don't assume that just because you're walking across the street, they know you're there.
Lieutenant Dugan says it is simple, but taking safety tips seriously saves lives, more than a crosswalk or flashing signs alone.
And even when they do utilize those devices, you can't guarantee that they're going to ensure your safety.
Now, here in Reno, city staff is working on a pedestrian safety action plan. Now, once that's completed, it's going to go to the city council for a presentation and possible action on that. And we'll be sure to bring you any developments as those become available. Covering the story live in downtown Reno, Zach Mooney, Channel 2 News.
All right, Zach.